Hello there. If you are watching this video, you have the Advanced Performance Management exam coming up. My name is Steve, and today I'm going to take you through question Turing from the June 2014 exam, specifically looking at decision-making under risk and uncertainty. We will look at the MaxiMax and the MaxiMin decision-making rules. We'll look at spreadsheet exam technique, and we will look at the max function that will help you out with this question. So, before we go on, please find this question in your exam kit or in the past exams. I've got the link below. And then attempt this question in the practice platform. Okay? After you've done that, come back to this video. So pause the video, try this at home, and come on back and see how we do it together. Let's get started. We're looking at part B of this question. And first thing, we see 8 marks. Let's review time management. So on scratch paper, 8 times 1.8 is about 14 minutes. That gives you an indication of the time you should allocate to part B. However, you'll be doing this with the spreadsheet tool, so you'll go really fast and you will build up some buffer time that you can use elsewhere in your exam. The recommended methods above are the MaxiMax and the MaxiMin decision rules for uncertainty. So we need to calculate that, and we have lots of data here, so it's just begging for us to use the spreadsheet tool to solve part B. Okay, so let's get into that right now, everybody. When we are solving a MaxiMax, MaxiMin type of question, decision making under risk and uncertainty, we need a profit table. And the usual suspects we can find in our question. So the template, the pro forma that I like to use, well, our product or design will be the first column. Okay, then we need the demand. That is the uncertainty that we are trying to account for in our decision making. Now we can build up the P&L, and we have 4 items in our P&L in this question. What do we have? We've got a sales column. We've got a variable cost. We've got our fixed costs. Okay, then we can get to our profits. That's what we're trying to get to. We can do that as efficiently as we can. Guys, there are no marks for formatting, but I'm going to make this bold and I'm going to center this just so clean it up for a little bit. That really only takes me a moment to do a little bit of formatting. We have 3 design types. So we've got an 8, a 3, and 1. And we've got 3 demand states, guys. So 3 times 3 is 9. We'll have 9 rows for this spreadsheet. So we've got the 8MW, and I can just drag that down 3 times. Then we've got the 3 megawatt unit, so that's a 3MW. I can drag that down. Okay, then I have the 1 megawatt unit. And we need 3 of those. Okay. Let's set all of our colors to black there. Okay. We have 3 demand states. We've got 1,000 units, 1,500 units, and 2,000 units. Okay, we can copy, paste this. Control copy, paste, paste. Now, the revenue line we can calculate multiplying the demand equals demand multiplied by the different prices of the unit. So the price of the 8 megawatt is 20.8. Let us copy that down. The price of the 3 megawatt, 9.6. So we can use that formula, just change out the price. We get 9.6. Drag that down. And last but not least, we have a selling price of 4.6. Copy, paste, and we can put a 4.6 here. And drag that down. This is starting to get a little busy. I'm going to give a little tactical formatting here. I'm going to grab this table and I am going to set it to thousands, no decimal places. Okay, just so it's a bit cleaner, easier on my eye, and more organized. Now let's do the variable cost. So the variable cost for the 8 megawatt is 10.4. Okay, we can drag that down. We can actually drag it all the way down, and now we can just change out the different variable costs at the point where the products change. That will be a 4.8. And we need to make these negatives. Let me go back and just make that negative. That's going to save time a bit later when we get to the sum function. So we can now copy that down. Make this one negative, everybody. Drag that down to copy it. And last but not least, let's change the variable cost of the 1 megawatt to negative 1.15. Okay. Fixed costs, everybody. We've got 3 fixed costs. That's 7,500 for the 8 megawatt, 820 for the 3 megawatt, copy that down, and 360 for the 1 megawatt, copy that down. Now, oops, we forgot to make that negative again. That's going to save time, so I'm quickly fixing that to be negative. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth, we can now calculate the profit with the sum function. That'll be equal to the sum of all of this, okay, of that range. Now, we can drag this down. And we can drag it all the way down. Okay, there you go. A profit table using the spreadsheet tool. You can go really fast and make sure you use that sum function whenever you can to save time. Let's answer the question now that is asked. They want us to evaluate the 2 approaches. So the company Turing, everybody, they will be using MaxiMax as their decision-making rule. And if we use the maximum function, we can go equals to max, open up that bracket. We can just grab the biggest number in the range automatically. Okay, 13.3. That would be what? That would be 8 megawatt design. Now, Riemann, these are the risk-averse joint venture parties. So they will choose MaxiMin as their rule. And it might be easy just to find the low demand states. So we can now just use a little bit of cell coloring to help us find the low demand from each of these. There are no marks for formatting, but this is just going to help me, okay? Can find these. So what is Riemann going to take? Riemann's going to go with 398. They will choose equals this, okay? The maximum of the worst case scenario. That is the 3 megawatt design. Okay. Okay, so we see that a conflict has emerged. Okay, what's the source of the conflict? Well, the managers of the 2 JV partners will arrive at different decisions because of their different risk appetites. Okay, friends, we have made quick work of this spreadsheet requirement in advanced performance management. Hopefully you see that the spreadsheet tool will be a big help in these highly time pressurized exams. If you liked that video, please subscribe by clicking the link below, and you can get more of these as I create them. This is Steve signing out for now. Good luck on your APM exam, everybody.